Welcome back to the Weeb Lounge. I'm Nick. This is Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, episode 7. And the princess has been abducted again and taken to the Demon Castle. A different one. But the worst thing of this entire scenario, she didn't get to take her pillow with. Well, the princess wakes up and she is in a different castle. No, it's not Mario or Bowser that abducted her or whatever. And Mario, no, it's not that. The princess is now in a different castle. I could keep saying that. It's kind of funny. I just drew the parallel. Just saying. But anyways, she's abducted again. She's re-abducted from the abductors. Yeah. Okay, well, apparently there's another demon by the name of Hades. He's Dark Lord Hades. He doesn't know what he's in for. He really doesn't. No. Alright, princess wakes up. She's in a different castle. She's in a mangy bed. She has a crappy pillow. Everything's all beat up. Where exactly is she? She's in the old Demon Lord castle. Okay, apparently they abandoned this old one because the guy ran down and janky or something. I mean, everything's all broke everywhere. And apparently the only demons that stayed behind is Hades, because he thought he should have been the Demon Lord or something like that. And apparently a bunch of weirdos, just like odd demons that don't fit into society. If demons have that, they must. The demons are all really nice, so they must have a really nice society. I mean, I can't doubt it. Oh, but princess wakes up. Doesn't really faze her until she goes to lay down for another nap and realizes she's on a janky pillow. She doesn't have her pillow with. She has to start from scratch. So, once again, it is the quest for a comfy pillow. Yeah, we're doing this again. But this is better. Okay, basically, she's roaming the castle again. I have no idea how she got out. I don't even know if she was really locked up. I mean, everything's broke in this castle. So she might have just been put in a room and said, here's a bed, stay here. And it might not even be a cell. I don't know. But yeah, she's roaming again. It doesn't matter where you lock her up. She's going to get out. She's going to walk around. Just don't even try. Just maybe a GPS thing, an ankle bracelet thing would be better. Yeah, she'd find a way to get rid of that too. She'd put it on like a Suds demon or something. Okay, well, she's walking around trying to find stuff or whatever, and in the course of this, she kind of wanders into the Hades chamber. Okay, now, Hades is talking with I guess the Demon Lord's name was actually Twilight. I did not know this. The whole time I'm watching the show, I never knew his name was Twilight, and they kept calling him that. And I'm like, this might be a better love story for Twilight. It's weird. Anyways, Hades is like trying to like convey that he's going to be the next Demon Lord. I got the princess. I'm going to gain the power and blah, blah, blah. The Demon Lord and, the top 10 folks, the wolf guy and the other, Leviathan bailed. Yeah, he didn't want any part of it. He bailed. Leviathan, kind of a jerk. No, Poseidon, not Leviathan, Poseidon. Kind of the same thing, whatever. But you can tell that the Demon Lord is like, hey, you should probably give her back, but they're not worried about the princess in terms of Hades being safe. I mean, they're worried about the princess in a way that it's like she's our friend now. That's the vibe it gives. It's like, oh no, our friend has been taken, and they know that the princess is going to do what the princess does, and while they're talking, the princess walks up to Hades. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that Hades likes to wear furs. Like these gaudy-ass coats that has the 3 things by the crotch, and it don't look right. It really don't. No, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing. I'd sell it. The furs are worth money. I'd sell it. I don't care. Anyway, she walks up and she's like, well, she needs material for a new pillow. So she starts ripping the fur off of the fur that Hades is wearing. They're just ripping it. Hades is oblivious to this. It's like he doesn't notice. How do you not notice somebody ripping the coat you are wearing apart? He doesn't notice. Okay. This version of Hades might be just like dumb. Or just can't feel or something. Whatever. Okay, so Princess is ripping it apart, and old Twilight, the real demon lord, and them, they're all worried that Hades is going to notice, and Hades might do something bad. We're not sure if Hades is capable of, like, murdering the princess or anything yet. Probably not, because you'll see. And they're trying to distract Hades and telling him to, like, float up. Oh, it's like, what's that above you? Oh, you gotta levitate up there. And this is because Princess is trying to yank on something. She can't get the leverage on it, so when Hades floats up, she gets the leverage, rips it off, and now she has the materials, and she heads back to... I'm going to call it her cell. I don't think it's a cell. It's just broke. She's heading back to the broke room. Okay, whatever. Sounds like she doesn't have money. Anyways, basically Hades is now talking to Twilight and the 10, like, half naked. He's got the boxer shorts with the paw print, like, right at the crotch. It's the paw. He apparently he took Princess's idea with the princess farm, and now he's got the Hades farm or something. That's not even right. Oh, God. Okay. That's not right. I'm going on to something else. Okay. Part 2, I guess. You know, she needs to go around and find some bedding. Okay, and she's wandering around this castle and everything. But, you know, there's actually Kerberos. Kerberos, the three-headed dog demon. But it's not three-headed. It's Kerberos. 3 different little dogs. Combined, their powers combined, they are shite. they're nothing. It's a comic relief. They're scaredy dogs. Scaredy cat, scaredy dog. What they do nothing. They're there. You're supposed to fight the dogs to get past the gates to go to Hades or whatever the heck the old mythology was. And yeah, you just walk past them. They ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. She is looking for bedding, and she stumbles across Hypnos. Okay, Hypnos is apparently this demon that kind of specializes in sleep. Princess describes him as a professional sleeper. This is like her idol. Calls him master right off the bat. Master, Master Hypnos or whatever. Makes sense. Go with it. Finds him sleeping in, like, the middle of this lava fireball trap-filled area, and, like, he's a master. He has to sleep 20 hours a day, or he dies. That sucks. That's gotta suck. Okay, well, he kind of shows Princess the ropes or whatever. He found some traps, right? There's this static shock floor, okay? And apparently, the trap is you step on the wrong ones or step on certain tiles, whatever, you get shocked and, dead or hurty, one of the two. It turns out it's just like an electric thing going through, like, wool or something to create a static shock underneath or something. Kind of neat how they did it. And, if she wants some cushy, fluffy filling or bedding or whatever, just you flip the tiles over and just get all the stuffing and everything. She does this. She learns very, very quickly what she's got to do, and she takes all the stuff and makes a big ball, and while she's at it, there's these directional traps, okay? Like, you step on an arrow or something, and it, like, shoots you in a direction or something. She finds these and starts collecting them, too. And she makes the most ludicrous sleeping thing that I have yet to see in this anime. It's stupid. Now, there's a lot of traps in this in this castle, like old school ones that are just like, fireballs flying everywhere, darts flying everywhere, the electric trap things, lava, the swinging axes and everything. She takes care of all of them. She dodges fireballs like she was from the frickin' Matrix, blows up the power cord. She just... Why did she die, like, in the first few episodes so many times? Maybe that's the experience. Maybe she gained experience and then turned into, like, trap-avoiding monster crazy. Well, and she avoids all the traps, but she builds a bed with all that wool she collected on a platform that moves with the arrow things that she made. So it's a platform to boop, 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 boop. Just it's constantly in movement while she's sleeping on top of a big ball of fluff. And apparently she puts it so it moves because the fireballs just keep coming, right? And as long as the bed's moving, she'll never get hit, so she can fall asleep and it's fine. Why couldn't she just go behind a rock or something? It's like the fireballs are shooting a thing. I can just put it here and not move. I don't think I could sleep on a moving bed that's constantly getting shot by fireballs. Princess can. She's pro sleeper now. It's fine. Okay, well, the whole time she's doing this goofy stuff, old Twilight's trying to mount a rescue, okay? And what do they bring for the rescue? They bring lollipops, the teddy bears, a comforter, and just sleep things. It's, oh my God. Okay. Well, as they're like charging into the building or whatever, like apparently the princess is wandering around some more and found Hades' closet full of gaudy furs. She took a nap there by accident because she threw them all in a pile and kind of dozed off, you know. She's trying to, you know, kind of sort of make a new bed and stuff, but she doesn't need to make the bed. Well, okay. They're charging the castle. They're about to rescue her. You got the Demon Lord Twilight running to the castle, looking like he's in a panic, holding lollipops. Okay. Lollipops actually look pretty good. I kind of want one. And Hades is like, okay, we got a plan. We got items in the vault to fight them off. Like this whip that will always hit its mark and other necessities of war and victory that, of course, the princess is a professional at this now. She has been into many vaults, many treasure chests, many weapon vaults, or whatever the heck. She, as he's mentioning them, destroyed, like 3 different components, and what does she do with the whip and the fluffy thing, or whatever the heck? She makes a neck pillow. It's just around her neck, is like nice and fluffy. There was no need for a neck pillow. She did it because it was there. But the last thing she finds is this little pod-looking thing. Think Sonic the Hedgehog, Mr. Robotnik sitting in a jar, floating around, okay? That's kind of what this thing looks like, the jar. And it's cushy inside. And as they're about to have the conversation, as Twilight and Hades are about to clash, they look out the window, and Princess is in the flying bucket thing that has the little flappy ears, going off toward the moon, and she's heading back toward the regular demon castle, which she referred to as home. Okay. Now, I don't know if this thing has the power to just fly back to, you know, her kingdom or whatever and stuff, but, you know, they see her, so old Twilight and pals or whatever, they're like, well, Hades, no reason to bother with this no more, and they haul off, going after the princess, and Hades is just kind of left there like, what the heck just happened? My God. I don't know what happened in this episode. You got the moving bed, the shock floors, the furs. Those furs are ugly as hell. Even the princess commented, the furs are ugly as hell. And this thing, abducted by the abductors, but avoided the abduction. Kerberos flew back to the demon castle, which she called home. And all the demons back at the normal demon castle, they're kind of sad that she's like not there. It's quiet. They're bored. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. But I guess all well that ends well. She's, you know, back at the demon castle, you know, in her comfy bed that she made and killed demons for, and her nice little pillow that one of the flying teddy demons actually brought her the pillow in mid-flight to take a nap with her. Okay. She gets her naps in as she's flying back to the demon castle. That she could have went the other direction and got back to her home. You know, the one little kind of oddity you see toward the end here, and this gives off a really big hint, and that is the Demon Lord kind of being seemingly sad at the notion of one of the other demons saying eventually the hero's going to show up and she might leave. And the Demon Lord, old Twilight, seemed sad about that. Okay, the princess with the little abilities and everything that she's developed, and she could be a demon lord in her own right, I'm just saying. But if if that little tidbit is a hint for something to come, maybe, you know, the human kingdom and the demon kingdom are going to end up getting along rather well, along with other things getting along. That's kind of a scary notion. It really is. I mean, yeah. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button. It keeps getting better. This series keeps getting better. And more ludicrous. I like it. Like I said, slapstick comedy. Love it. I like stupid shit. That's all there is to it. We'll see you in the next video.